Howdy YouTube, are you struggling to pay off credit card debt? In this episode, I'm going to give you some general advice, but I'm going to take it to another level. I'm going to show you through a financial model how's the best way to pay down your credit card debt. And as an added bonus, I'm going to give you access to this model. You can download this free of charge. So stick tuned for those instructions here in just a minute. My name is Max, and I run a stream on Twitch at the address at the bottom of your screen. It's Max_Sense. You can join us live Tuesday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time to interact with our community and ask your questions. If you have a question you want to submit, you can do that on Twitter by tagging me at Sense, C-E-N-T-S, Max. That's in the top left corner of your screen. So with that out of the way, let's go ahead and dive right in. This is the spreadsheet that you're going to be able to download for free if you're interested. I'm going to let you do that at the end of the episode. Two of the conditions for getting the spreadsheet for free are to like this video and to subscribe to the channel. So go ahead and get that done now. Okay, so this is the input data portion of the spreadsheet, and you're going to change only the values that are in the yellow fields. If you change anything that's not marked in yellow, you're likely to break a formula in the spreadsheet. And for that reason, I recommend that you make this file a read-only file. If you want to save your work, you can do a save as to avoid any issues with the formulas. So here at the top of the form are the global settings. You're going to first put in the month that you want to start your analysis. In this case, I'm putting 10 for the month of October, and I'm putting 2019. So we're starting our analysis in October of 2019. And we're going to use $500 every month to pay towards the cards. And the computer is going to figure out for us how to apply each of 3 different methods in paying down these balances. And right here are the areas where you're going to put in your credit card information. So you'll put in your interest rate, your minimum monthly payment, and your current card balance. And you're going to do that for up to 3 cards here. And if you only have 1 or 2 cards, just put zeros in the one that you don't need to use. And there's a check here. So if I put 50 as my monthly available cash to pay towards my credit cards, it's gonna alert me right here in red that I haven't satisfied the minimum payment amount. So with $25 minimum monthly payment on each of the 3 cards, I'd have to pay at least $75 to satisfy my credit card company with the minimum payment. However, if I only pay $75 on this amount of debt, I'm not going to realize any result because the interest amount is going to outpace what I'm going to pay in the monthly payment. So we're going to have to put a more realistic value. I'm just going to arbitrarily choose $600, and that alert now will go away. Okay, so this section of the form is going to show me the results real time as I change these values in red. And it's going to report the results of 3 different paydown methods, the first of which is the avalanche method. And with the avalanche method, what we're going to do is we're going to pay the highest interest rate card first, and then systematically move down to the next highest, and so on and so forth. The method is going to automatically be employed here, and it's going to show me the results for this avalanche method. So in this case, I'm starting with the highest interest rate card first. It tells me the total interest I paid on that card and how long it takes me in months to get the first card paid off, and that occurs in month 18. And then it keeps going, this time with the card number 2. It gets me paid off in month 27 with a total interest amount of $1,300 and change. And then finally, card number 3, it has the total interest payments there, and that is done in month 32. And then it shows the totals here off to the side. So it's going to take me 32 months to pay all these cards off, and I'm going to spend almost $4,000 in interest. The second method is called the snowball method, and in this method you start with the lowest balance first. And this is a method that was championed by a guy named Dave Ramsey, who's a well-respected financial advisor, and his logic behind this method is that if people feel like they're making progress towards their goals, they're going to stay motivated and stay on task. So in this method, we're going to start with the lowest balance card first, and then slowly, incrementally get to the larger balances through this process. So where the first method we didn't get any of the cards paid off until month 18. Now we're getting the first card paid off in 6 months, and this might give you the incentive you need to keep going. However, at where we previously paid off all the cards in 32 months, it's now taken us 3 months longer, 35 months to get it paid off, and we're paying significantly more in interest, a little more than $1,700 in interest being paid by using this method. And the final paydown method is referred to as equal payment method. So you're going to take your, in this case, the $600 that we had, and you're just going to spread it evenly across all 3 cards until they're all paid off. And with this method, it takes a total of 35 months like it did with the snowball method. However, the interest difference is not quite as bad as it was with the snowball method. But what this is meant to show you is that the avalanche method is proven to be the best method for paying down credit cards the fastest and with the least amount of interest. But you can also see, as you put your own information in here, how long it's going to take you to get your cards paid down. Okay, so next I'm going to this tab, which has some general advice related to paying down credit card debt. Starting here with some global strategies. First and foremost, never miss a monthly payment, because when we miss a monthly payment, we oftentimes get hit with additional charges and fees that are only going to make this take longer. So in line with that, one thing I recommend you do is save a cash reserve. I'm talking about cash money in the bank that's equal to about 1 to 2 months worth of your living expenses. And the purpose of this emergency fund is to give us some cash reserves to deal with life emergencies that inevitably happen, like maybe a major car repair or something like that. And because we have this cash in the bank, we won't have to use a credit card when these expenses come up. So use the cash reserve only in emergency and immediately restore it. And by doing this, you'll never have to worry about using credit cards again. And then here, this is also going to outline each of the 3 methods which we just discussed. Here again, the avalanche paydown method is far and away the best method and will save you money in the long term. And if you care to see it, each of the different methods is going to show the detail on these 3 tabs here. You can see the balance starting out. You can see the interest charges, the payments that were made, and the ending balance month by month. And you can see all this information in great detail if you choose to see it. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is tell you how you can get this spreadsheet free of charge. You're going to go to Twitter, and you're going to post a link to this video on your Twitter page, and you're going to tag me at Cents, CENTS Max on Twitter. And when I see you've done that, I'm going to direct message you via Twitter with a link to this spreadsheet. So I need you to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and post that link on your Twitter feed, and I will send you this link free of charge. Thank you for stopping by. As a quick reminder, I do run a channel on Twitch. At the link at the bottom of your screen, it's www.twitch.tv/max_cents, CENTS, and we do that show live every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So when you join us on the Twitch show, you can ask your questions real time and get answers live during the show. Hope to see you there. Thanks again for watching the video. Have a great day.